Hello, my name is Nadia Johnson. I'm a McNair Scholar at Concord University, and the topic of my research is effects of Afrocentric hair on Black women's personal identity and professional experience. Women have long been oppressed by key institutions and cultural expectations, from not being allowed to participate in voting, to not being allowed to work outside of the home, to being disproportionately vulnerable to poverty. As years have passed, some women have overcome obstacles and have gained a voice in society, while others are still held back by societal beliefs. Black women are constantly judged by what they wear, the style of their hair, the way they talk, and more. These attributes are looked into during job interviews, academic selection, while shopping, while eating, during sports, while being almost anywhere outside of their home. As Black women are stepping more into the professional field, they can be rejected because the color of their skin is too dark or their hair is what some would call too nappy because it isn't straight. These issues have continuously been occurring, but as more Black women are becoming comfortable with their natural selves, more issues are beginning to arise. A Black woman's hair is considered to be her crown. It is considered to be the one thing she can change and manipulate about herself that marks her identity. This brings me to my research question, which is how does Afrocentric hair affect Black women's personal identity and professional experience? This question will provide more evidence about this specific topic. I will be using the convenience or snowball sampling method to collect the data from the population of Black women professionals, with the sample size being 5 to 15 professional Black women working in education, business, politics, and athletics. Afrocentric hair will be defined as naturally coily, curly, braided, plaited, twisted, or afro puff hair in its natural state that hasn't been manipulated by chemicals or heat. I will be examining how Afrocentric hair affects professional women on things like discrimination, number of promotions received or denied, if any, and self esteem. To collect data, the variables for this research that can be observed are as follows. Independent variable, Afrocentric hairstyle and personality. The dependent variable that can be observed is professional experience and job promotion. The control variables for this research are race, gender, and age, as all participants will be Black women between the ages of 18 and 70. To operationalize how hair esteem related to self-esteem, the Bankhead Johnson Hair Esteem Scale will also be used. The general questions of this survey have 6 distinct sections. General questions about worn and hair texture, acceptance of natural hair in different environments, responses received from different social groups, discriminatory experiences, a Black hair esteem scale, and Rosenberg's self-esteem scale, and demographics. I will also be incorporating questions from the study Racial Discrimination and Race-Based Traumatic Stress and Exploratory Investigation, which shows that racial discrimination and harassment can be experienced as stressors that may lead to psychological and emotional reactions. Participants will be asked the following questions following their experiences with racial discrimination. Have you ever had any experience of racial discrimination? Was it one time or more often? When did it happen? Where did it happen? What happened? Were there any lasting effects? While the analysis is not yet complete, early findings like the Crown Act suggest that experiences of discriminatory treatment are common among Black professional females. It also seems that these women believe hairstyle has had at least some influence in the way they and others are seen and treated. The Crown Act, which stands for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair, is a law that prohibits race-based hair discrimination, which is the denial of employment and educational opportunities because of hair texture or protective hairstyles, including braids, locks, twists, or bantu knots. It is currently a law in 7 states. These 7 states are New York, New Jersey, California, Washington, Colorado, Maryland, and Virginia. The aim of this study is to provide an understanding for some of the effects of Afrocentric hair towards Black women. In conclusion, as Black women choose to express their true selves by using their Afrocentric hair, they also face being victimized by racial discrimination. Black women, especially, are forced to find ways to negotiate in professional settings by damaging or changing their identity to meet the needs of others. While many choose to change their hair with harsh chemicals and weaves, others choose to maintain their Afrocentric hairstyles. As the previous research shows, these choices about appearance are not without consequence. Black women who choose to keep their Afrocentric hair can face challenges to their personal and professional success. Afrocentric hairstyles can bring criticism from outsiders that could cause feelings of self doubt, low self esteem, and a questioning of their identity. What does that mean for them? In addition to the mental and emotional problems of feeling insufficient, ignored, and harassed, choosing Afrocentric hair could potentially mean risking their job, a promotion, a pay raise, or not even being hired. These are my sources. Thank you.